Support for the Takeover Lounge is provided by the Arts Foundation for Tucson and Southern Arizona, funded by the City of Tucson and Pima County, with additional support from the Community Foundation for Southern Arizona. Welcome to the Takeover Lounge. Yo, what's good? What's really, really good? Welcome to the Takeover Lounge. I am your host, Mankind. Wait a minute, I'm not your host. I'm your fucking producer. I got Jay Bailey, Jimmy Coltrane with me over there. I got Wedded a Plug in the chat room. I got Daniela. I got Z. I got the motherfucking man, Marley B, in the building, right there in the green room, right there. I'm smiling at him. I'm waving at him, y'all. He's here with us tonight. We are in for a huge show. I'm so excited. This guy, I mean, honestly, I can't say enough good things about him. He's one of the most professional artists in Tucson. He's done, I mean, there's nothing that you can't, honestly, there's nothing else he left for him to do. So he had to go to California and start dropping shit, go on tour, start dropping shit. Yo, for real, you guys are going to really get to know Marley B really well tonight. We're so excited. Welcome to the Takeover Lounge. But first, let's hop over with Jimmy Coltrane and Jay Bailey. What's good with y'all right now?
Shit, chilling. What you doing, bro?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
You're hosting now or what?
I am not hosting. I do this every time. I do the first 10 minutes of the show.
You said it, man. You said it.
Your words, not mine.
So
yeah, nah. First, shout out to Marley B, man.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy ass motherfucker.
hell yeah.
Taking Tucson to the crazy ass heights and shit. But we here to like do a special ass announcement about my dude here. This man's here, Jay Bailey, right before Marley B gets on. So I'm gonna let Jay do his little spiel.
All right. So me and you kind of talked a little bit about it. I referenced it a lot, like in my EP and some other stuff. A project I've been working on called 5 Years Later. And officially, I'm proud to announce that September 14th, the first chapter will be released 5 years later, better late than never, on all platforms.
But wait, you said first chapter?
First chapter. Yes, it's going to be a 3-chapter series set over September, October, November. I'm going to drop one a month, so it'll kind of unfold through the rest of the year and then roll over into 2021. So should be super dope, though.
Hell the fuck yeah. That's what's up, man. Virgo season. You know what it is.
Yeah.
Yo, we should have we should have some exclusives for that, man. Honestly, there's got to be some exclusive drops on Takeover Lounge. We just got done doing just a documentary that I'm working on. So basically, if you do all the interviews that I'm doing now, guarantee you're going to be caught up in this documentary that I'm doing, right? So it's like, and you saw how we did that performance piece, and so we're just trying to take Tucson hip hop stageless. Obviously, right now we're stageless, so we're doing these little micro gatherings where there's no crowd or live. So I'm just trying to document it, so you can guarantee that if you run into me, you're gonna be in the mood. You're gonna be signing away. You're gonna be my mother.
And honestly, you and like Z and the whole Takeover Line, you guys are kind of like leading that whole push for it and kind of innovating right now. You know what I mean? Just experimenting. I know that shit we shot. You haven't released it yet, but that shit it's dope.
Hey,
bro.
no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's part of the master plan. I want to send a shout out to my guy Manny Meggs in the chat room. You know, Smash Lanes is in this piece. I want to send a shout out to Wedded a Plug out there running things. I know you guys are loving the stream on Twitch because I see you. Go follow us on Twitch. We're live on Twitter. We're live on Facebook. Takeoverlounge.com takes you straight to the Facebook thing. You know, we're doing it, man. We're trying to do it for Tucson hip hop. It's not just me and Z. You got a lot of people that are Carlton Hardy, Hard Earned Cash.
Yes,
you know what? even it goes way back because I was just watching underestimated films with Marley B on the U of A lawn out there repping in like 2012, man. So
Yeah, old school.
that was a long time ago, and it was already really well done. It wasn't, what I'm saying, I've never that's the thing about Marley is I've never seen anything from him that ever looked like a demo or ever sounded like, these are my first tracks. It's like I think he came out the
I remember when like the team
straight
backpack
up
shit, that
with a
team
joint in
backpack
one
shit
hand
was
and the mic in the other, like what's good. And I was thinking about it earlier today, man. There's nobody I don't think there's anybody in Tucson that can chop with Marley B. Honestly, that's my personal opinion, but it's fucking he's
fair.
the number one chopper of all time.
Yeah, that's
he can
fair.
chop him.
Come on.
Yeah.
So many
Yeah,
have tried it.
so
many trash people that do that style that it gets convoluted. I think that is when you hear somebody when you hear somebody at this level, you're like, oh shit, man, that ain't Tucson. Like he's already made it. You know what I mean? Like there's certain people that I'm like, oh shit, I gotta double check that this is some Tucson shit and not just a really good marketer. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people that's like, man, but I think Marley is one of those dudes that just has that he has that star quality, and so but he's a fucking hometown representative all day. Shit is crazy, man. I was watching that. He did a 24-hour hip hop interview, and it was blowing my mind how professional this motherfucker is. Like speaking, videos look good, working with the community, like rocking the whole shit, man. So I'm like, yo, I think this might be one of my motherfucking all-time favorite Tucson artists.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, he's a GOAT. For sure.
He's definitely my top 2 all time. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Top 2.
That's tight.
Top 2 because he's the shit. That's why.
Oh, I think it's awesome. Hello. Well, maybe if I smoke more, it'll come back.
Yeah, we lost mankind there.
Like it's hard to come up in Tucson, you know what I mean, and really have a good sound and get with good people and maintain. It's really. I mean, shit, yeah. I'm excited, motherfucking. The what you don't got a name for it? You doing Jib? You dropping a 3-joint shit starting September 14th? Was it?
Yes,
that's
sir.
What's up. First chapters, you know how we do Tucson, fucking hip hop, baby. It just doesn't stop. So check it out right now. I'm gonna say peace to fucking Jimmy Coltrane and Jay Bailey. Who's back there? You said Chachi. You said who else? Cromer was back there. Shout out to all the people in the motherfucking Cool Raccoon giving it up. The next gen. What's up, folks? I love y'all. We got a gang of people in the chat. I see Zion out there waving at me. He's ready to get going. So, yo, let me do it like this. Let me say peace to y'all. Peace. My name is Mankind. You see the MK. So we out of here. But check it out. We're gonna start off with a little joint from Marley B. And as soon as we come back, oh man, it's gonna be Zion, Alameda, Daniela, Nina. I just call it Alameda, but you know what it is. Takeover Lounge. We'll be right back.
I gotta hear that shit. I'm off the drug. Forfeit don't mean I'm wrong. Forfeit mean that I'm wrong. Maybe I got it wrong. I'm tripping. I'm off the drugs. Shit ain't right. Sorry, mama, I'm off the drugs. Sipping, tripping so hard. You feel it all in my blood. You see it all in my eyes. God damn it, I'm off the drugs. I'm living, I'm off the drug, I'm off the tab. You feeling wavy? Gotta disconnect from life, it got me going crazy. Gonna make a splash and float away. Check it out, come scope the lights, they looking so amazing. I mean it honestly, you gon' see this geometry chipping that shit in front of me. People asking what's wrong with me, I'm like I'm off some acid. What the fuck do you want from me? I'm seeing all these figures, so I don't even need company. It's me and my questions. I gotta lie like the scene from the movie 7. What's in the box? And for real, I mean, like, what's up with that box? I ain't never saw that movie, I just seen the clip a whole lot. While we on the topic of questions, wait, I forgot, wait, I remember, hold up, maybe not, look, my brain is fucking fried, so I'm sorry to change lens, but if you tripping out too, then I'm starting to make sense. I'm off the drugs, off it don't mean I'm wrong, off it mean that I'm wrong, maybe I got it wrong, I'm tripping, I'm off the drugs. Sorry mama, I'm off the drugs, sipping, tripping so hard, you feel it all in my heart, you see it all in my eyes, god damn it, I'm off the drugs. How I'm living, I'm off the drugs, man, I'm off the clock, so I'm going cuckoo, and I'm bumping Jimi Hendrix, don't you hear the voodoo? You should try it, man, look, it might just suit you, how I live my life this way, with dilated pupils, me and Johnny and Chaka Zulu, drop a hit and kick back, watching ATL, cause I like some new, man, you know I'd hit that all bad, when I'm up in the music, I whiplash, too many layers, 6 stacks, like I'm trying to get cash, but I'm up in LA and I don't fuck with the Lakers, so I'ma keep it raw like I'm hot, but rolling the papers. Look, I like the whiskey, so I don't need any chasers. With makers, I be sipping while tripping and seeing tracers. Yeah, man, I'm up all night and my eyes adjust in the daybreak. So I didn't wait to bake, but I'm chilling, smoking some great babe. I'm still wearing last night's fit. Fuck it, a day late. If you really wanna get down to it, ain't nothing high as my wavelength. I'm off the drugs. Off it don't mean I'm wrong. Off it mean that I'm wrong. Maybe I got it wrong. I'm tripping, I'm off the drugs. Sorry mama, I'm off the drugs, sipping, tripping so hard, you feel it all in my heart, you see it all in my eyes, god damn it, I'm off the drugs. How I'm living, I'm off the drugs. Is this shit in, man? It's been like 6 hours, bro. I still hear that shit too.
Yo, what's happening, everybody? It's DJ MV Angela Lee. I'm just kidding, y'all. What is up, y'all? What up, everybody? Welcome to the Takeover Lounge. I'm one of your hosts, Z Give, and to my right, maybe your left, is Daniela. What is up? And in the lounge, we got Marley B. You know, we're gonna work on some air horns. You know what I'm saying? I'll make my. You know what I'm saying?
Horns, dog. Pew, pew, pew.
Right there, man. How you doing?
I'm good, y'all. How you guys doing?
Man, we living it, kicking it, quarantine dreams.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
trying to make it. We're trying to get out the house, man. I'm trying to get out the house. I'm trying to hang out with friends. I'm trying to go see concerts. It's time.
Yeah, no, I feel you, bro. I'm over it for sure.
Yeah, he's over it. But man, you've been dropping heat. That don't stop you from cooking up.
Man. Appreciate it. Yeah, for sure. We're out here working for sure. Trying to take advantage of the downtime, man. Create as much as we can, you know.
Exactly. Have you been spending time with some family as well? I mean, it's kind of like a break, a rest period. So I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm spending time with fam, you know. Fucking spending time with fam. I'm still working at an essential job, you know, staying on the grind. So just, you know, everyday life for the most part. Just wanting to get back on stage, go out there and do some shows. So.
Yo, I feel that. Yo, what's everybody sipping on before we continue on?
I'm sipping on some Crown Royal, man. You know it.
Okay. Yo, we need a sponsorship from them. And then Daniela.
I definitely need one, for sure. I drank too much.
Wine.
Some wine. Daniela's not on the hydration game today. She's on some wine. Usually she has some water or some, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not either. I'm sipping on some orange juice today. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I'm only 19, so you know what I'm saying? I ain't up there with the big dogs yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little baby.
You're still a baby, man. That's why.
Hey,
That's what's up.
Hey, but we out here doing it up. So what's up, Marley B? Yo.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
I'm gonna let Daniela start herself.
Okay.
All the time. That's how we do
it.
That's it now. So let's start with What or who influenced you to start rapping?
Oh, that's a good. I grew up in a musical household for sure. Like my mom, she sings, she plays guitar, she plays bass. So when I was younger, she was in a lot of bands. So I kind of grew up around the music scene. It was a lot more of the rock scene. Grew up a little bit. When I was younger, I lived in Seattle for a while with her, and it was kind of that grunge era. So that was my first introduction to music was really through grunge rock and things like that, and seeing my mom play. So we had instruments around the house growing up. I had a piano, I had a bass, just kind of learned throughout the years. And as I got older, I kind of fell in love with hip hop. I would write, freestyles, and I even put up some music on MySpace back in the day, kind of like some joke shit when I was in high school. Really horribly recorded, you know what I'm saying? So, but my first time in a professional studio was thanks to my homie Nick Rhodes, who's a professional fighter, and he was sponsored by a clothing company in town called Determined Records, and they had a recording studio inside of their shop, and he just brought me in there one day and was like, "No, let's actually get you on a professional mic and see how you sound." And just kind of grew from there, you know what I'm saying? Like the people that own the record studio really fucked with me and let me come and record for free. And that's like really where I got my start back when I was like 21 was when I first got behind the mic. So.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't. So shout out Mom Dukes for having the instruments around the house. And is she one of your?
She's super talented.
Yeah, is she one of your inspirations?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just for everything in life as well.
Yeah, you already know, man. You know how.
Hey, you gotta hold it down for moms.
Too, so. Yeah, already.
That's dope, man. So I want to know, if you weren't rapping, what would Marley B be doing?
Yeah, that's a good question. I wish I could be playing football, man. Like I'm
wow.
I always wanted to be like a football player growing up. Like I was, I played football for like 14 years, and that's one of the things that kept me from, I think, getting into music when I was younger and actually recording music was the fact that I wanted to be an athlete. But shit, without finding, a niche in hip hop, I'd probably be just working at the post office, maybe FedEx, like my homie, something like that, trying to get an actual like career going in that sense, but maybe have a couple kids and shit. But life's good. I'm happy I chose the path I did for sure.
Yeah, so. We are too, because you blessed us with some good tunes, man, for sure.
Thank you.
That's crazy. So what high school did you go to, man?
I went to Saguaro.
Saguaro High School? Okay, yeah. So what position did you play in football?
I play safety.
Okay, cool.
Back, yeah, for sure.
All right, you were out there then for sure.
Yeah, man.
Did you play against your homie Jay Till at all? Or were you on the same graduating class?
Young, man. He's a baby, bro. He's a baby.
Oh, he's a baby too.
I didn't get to put on the pads with him, bro. But
how about now? If we put some flags on y'all, what was happening?
We should have a pickup game for sure.
For sure, I want to see that.
Hip hop pickup game. I'm with it.
For sure, that'd be dope. You riding? You gonna stop Jay Tilt from riding you up or what?
I'm probably gonna blow a hamstring or something, bro. If I'm being honest. It's been years.
He's like, man, you know what? I'm getting old, man. I
for
feel
sure.
You. I feel that. Yeah, I used to hoop back in the day, man. Way back when, like 2 years ago.
Yeah, way back when.
Way back when, 2 years ago, man. No, but that's crazy. I can't even move the same. So I know what you're saying, bro. Like, all right. Yeah. I be having to stretch. You know what I'm saying? Extra longer than everybody else. So I'd be like, damn. All right, hold on. And then it changed, man. The athleticism in these youth, man. Like these 14-year-olds are dunking.
These kids these days with your 19-year-old ass over here, bro.
Hey, man, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not athletic like that, though. You know what I'm saying? They different.
Come on, man.
They built different. I'm trying to play defense, and they dunking on me. I'm like, yo, let me sit my 19-year-old ass down real quick. I'm done. That's what's up.
Marley, what would you say is the theme song of your life?
Damn, a theme song, dude. That's like. There's so many good songs out there. That's a tough one. Maybe Eye to Eye by Goofy Movie. Fucking Powerline. That was a fire song, bro. Like I kind of remember that one.
I was not expecting that.
It's tough, man. I have a lot of songs that I feel like it just depends on what mood I'm in. For each day that I feel is like my theme song. You know what I'm saying? But overall, probably something by like Bob Marley or some super laid back stoner shit. That's what gets me through my day. So
I feel that. I did not expect to say eye to eye Goofy movie. That was that
oh
was a
man,
good
come
one.
on, you know it's a banger, bro.
That's the favorite cinema. That's your favorite cinema movie.
Come on, man, Goofy movie so good.
I feel you.
So many life
But
lessons.
so many life lessons in there. That's true. Yo, Marley B, what is your why? Why do you do music? Why do you wake up every morning to pursue this dream?
Good question, man. It's just something that makes me happy. I think overall, like, it's not like there's not like a end game to it. To me, it's not like I'm in it just to make money or in it to get famous or anything like that. It's just something that I wake up and I look forward to doing, and I think that's the biggest part. You know what I'm saying? That I'm able to keep doing this. You know, like I said earlier, I still work a 9 to 5. You know, music is very hard business to actually make good money off of, especially when you're not touring and you're not able to go out and do shows and hit the road. But you know, my why is just because I like it, bro. It makes me happy. Like, you know, until the day that I wake up and I'm like kind of dreading writing a verse or dreading going and recording or doing a show, then I'm gonna keep doing it. Like, it's something that makes me happy for sure.
That's fine. So when did you discover that love when you were young, you said, right? And what was that one track or song that was like, oh, I could do that?
That's tough, man. You know, I came into hip hop at like the 2000s era, so I was like a kid that grew up on like Ludacris, 50 Cent, Ti. Those were like some of my biggest influences when I first started listening to hip hop. And then as I got older, I got into Tech Nine and things like that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I think that you know, that's one of the things that's really kept me going. Is just is you know, I think discovering Eminem. I was probably like 11 or 12 when I discovered Eminem, and that was like the first like white rapper that I heard that I was like, oh yeah, this is dope, man. Like, you know, I've always listened to hip hop and never really had a white rapper that I could, you know, kind of look at and be like, oh, he's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the Ice or the Snow or so that was probably like one of the things that really catapulted my interest in hip hop was finding that Eminem album for the first time from my older brother. And then kind of delving deeper into like the older shit and like a lot of the Funk Flex tapes. And then, you know, when I became 11, 12, I bought the 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying. And now, you know, of course it was the edited version. My mom wouldn't let me get the explicit content one. So it was missing a couple of tracks that I had to go discover at my friends' houses and shit. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm just a 2000s baby. So like that, well, not baby, but that's like the years that I can really say that were the most impactful for me was listening to Ludacris and T.I. and 50 Cent.
Definitely.
That whole era.
That's fire. I like that.
Nice. So, if you were in a TV sitcom, what show would you star in, and why would you be a character?
Yeah. You say what one would I star in and what character?
Yeah. Which character would you choose from that?
Okay. Yeah. I honestly have to say Malcolm in the Middle, and I'd be Malcolm because it's very relatable to my family. I'm a middle child with 2 brothers. I was kind of that middle child, you know what I'm saying? I had a very similar upbringing to them and shit. So Malcolm in the Middle was something that I always related to. So yeah, probably Malcolm, you know.
That's funny. That's a good one.
Marley in the Middle, you know.
Marley in the Middle. That next EP, next project you dropping, Marley in the Middle, or what's up? He's like, we just got it right there.
Photoshop my face on Frankie Muniz.
That's the hit right there. That's the one. So, Marley B, if you could collaborate with anybody, producer, fashion designer, artist, who would it be and why?
Yeah, that's tough. It'd probably be the singer from Powerline who did the Eye to Eye song. No, I'm just playing.
I was like, really?
It'd probably be like, honestly, I'm trying to get like Quincy Jones to write a song for me, bro. I'm trying to reach for the top. If we're gonna say one person, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to get like one of these producers that know what the fuck they're doing. Maybe Scott Storch, Dr. Dre, somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be super cool to sit down with him and collab and work on something like that. So
that definitely fire. I look forward to that.
Hell yeah.
So, if you could create a fortune cookie to give yourself when you were 16, what would it say?
Damn, that's tough. I'm gonna say pick up a microphone.
Mm,
Just that.
that's
Pick up a microphone. Because if I would have started earlier, I feel like I would have had a lot more experience by the time I was 21 rather than just starting. And experience is everything. Like I look back, even watching the drugs video, like that was what 3 years ago now, 2 years ago. I'm already like, oh, that's so old, man. Like I've progressed so much further than this. Like I kind of cringe
definitely.
watching it. So I would just tell myself to start earlier.
Yeah. What was like? I mean, you said that football was primarily your life, but I mean, what else was holding you back from? Was it like the comfortability of football and you like going into the unknown of hip hop and writing, or
Yeah,
what was that?
yeah, for sure. It was a mixture of a lot of that. It was being in sports and then trying to go to college for sports and
Mm,
uh, not wanting to admit that I wasn't good enough to go to the next level type deal. Um,
right.
but also the fact that I just didn't have access to the equipment.
Mm,
I'm sure if I had a mic or I had a close homie that had a mic at the time, I'm sure we would have recorded some shit. Like like I said, I had a little, like it was like an MP3 player. I don't know if you guys remember these little. I'm sure you don't. You're 19.
the
You're
little
probably
stick
like
thing.
yeah, a little stick MP3,
Yeah,
little fucking
man.
shuffle button. So I had one of those, and it had a microphone on it. So I used to play a beat in the background, and I would record verses on this one little microphone, and I'd upload them to MySpace, and mainly for like I did like a JV football rap. I remember, and it was like shouting out everybody on the football team. Oh, dude, if you guys could find these, they're so bad. Oh my god. But if I had access to more equipment and things like that, I'm sure I probably would have delved in deeper. But I was just focused on football and things like that.
Yeah. What was that realization like for you when you were like, yeah, I'm not making it to no NFL.
It was humbling. It was humbling to
Was
say the
it?
least. I remember I ended up going to Mesa Community College, and I was walking onto their football team out there. They had a pretty good football team. And I went to the first day of weight training, and I was training with the DBs, and like I just
Mm.
saw the weight they were benching. Now I was just basically like, no, this isn't for me, bro. Like I'm not that guy, bro. Like I'm not gonna get any playing time. So just kind of fell from there.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I mean, I just
Yeah,
asked 'cause I know there's like a lot of like young people that watch this and they're like they play a sport and they're like, well, this is my
right,
only way out, or like this is the
right,
only way I can do this. But like there's
right.
other avenues you could probably take that could probably be better for you. So I just like you to share that story with them because they'll
Yeah.
be like, okay, cool. Somebody else did it too.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's not the end of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're gonna figure out what you love next and what's gonna be your next interest that keeps you occupied. So
Exactly. I feel that. What?
Easy. I
It's
asked
me?
that question. Yeah.
No, I think I asked the last question.
No.
I asked the last question.
I mean, usually we're never just thrown off. That's what's up. So who were some of your mentors into the game?
Oh, so the homie Not from Determined Records, like I said, that clothing and record company, he really like took me under his wing when nobody knew me. I hadn't recorded shit before, so he kind of helped me out. And then Black One is like my big brother. He's like the first dude that really fucking sat me down and like really believed in me and was like, "Yo, this is how we're gonna do shit around here," and just really put me on game. I would say Black One, and then Cash, of course. Cash
Mm.
came soon after meeting Black One and doing shows like downtown with Black One, and then meeting Cash. I met Cash in probably 2013 at DVA
Oh wow.
doing like an all white party or something like that. And it's funny because I had heard of him because one of my best friend's older brothers were rappers back in the day from Reservoir Dogs, which
Okay.
was a pretty big group back in the day. And they had Young Cash on a lot of their records, and his name was just Cash. And I remembered a couple lines from him. And when I went up and met him, I spit one of the lines to him. I was like, "I'll catch 17 to the chest like Plexico," or some shit like that. And he was like super impressed. Like I was like, "Bro, like we listened to you in high school, bro." Like, so it was super cool to meet Cash and then like just to have that mutual respect with him and just become brothers. You know what I'm saying? Over the years is super dope. And he's always been one to kind of whenever I have a question, I call Cash. You know what I'm saying? Anything going on with like, oh, should I do this? Should I put this song out? Should I do this? I'll always call Cash and kind of get that affirmation from him. So
That's fine.
Cash and Black One, man, are really like the two people that looked out for me early on in Tucson. So
That's good. That's real cool. Cause what was it like for you in the beginning for like as far as the business aspect of hip hop? Like were you like kind of like what the hell? Like what? Like or
when I
what
first
did
got
it
into
come?
like the business side, oh yeah, bro, shit's fucked up. Like
Oh, definitely.
it's tough. Like from the outside looking in, you kind of assume otherwise automatically if you don't understand like how record deals work and things like that. You're like, oh yeah, he's getting paid. I hear this song all the time, and then you realize like, no, they actually own majority of that. He's getting a trickle down of what they're telling him, and the deeper I dive into the game, I really realize like, this shit's kind of fucking backwards, especially with the streaming and the way that these royalties play out and things like that nowadays. It's tough for an artist to make money, but it's also beneficial to us at the same time with the streaming services because you're able to be heard. Like before, you would have to have a record deal to get any sort of spins, you know what I'm saying, and be able to be heard on airwaves. And so it's kind of a catch-22, but I feel like there's more money in music, and there's got to be a way that the artist can get to it rather than, having to go out and brand elsewhere, which is why you see a lot of artists that, go and do commercials or go into acting or, brand with a drink company or whatever it is. You kind of got to find these different avenues to make money because in today's day and age, there's no money in the music. Like it doesn't really matter how many plays you're getting, unless you're like Drake or somebody like that. You're really not seeing enough to survive off of. So
exactly. So what's one of your favorite streaming platforms that kind of look out for the artist first, or have that kind of mindset?
Bandcamp is super dope. I haven't been able to like tap in with any of my old projects, but I know with the next projects I do, I definitely want to do a lot of Bandcamp. I feel like Bandcamp is like a super organic site that just hosts, music platform and things like that. So definitely Bandcamp. And from what I've heard, I guess Tidal is doing better with their royalty payouts and things like that. But it's kind of all, in the same bucket right now. Like I don't. Right. I still like shit. You guys can fucking Napster my album or whatever, or LimeWire that shit. That would be dope. Probably make more money off of that.
Probably, yeah, you're probably right. We got to get LimeWire back up and running.
LimeWire, bro.
That was that for a minute, huh?
Yeah, come on, man.
Exactly. Yo, before we continue, man, we're gonna take a little break and we're gonna dive into a little clip that Mankind has for you. So let's do that thing.
All right.
Hi guys, it's Marley B, man. I'm in here with DJ Hopper. This is Beats in the guest room. We got lava lamp back here, fireplace, Merry Christmas and shit, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me talk my shit. Spend a couple months on tour. My body wanna head back home, but my heart and my brain want more, so I'm ready to work it to be on top. Shit, name a better new doer than me and high. No, I'm making better moves and you see I'm not really playing whatever you're doing in the sky. Cause I'm running, 2020, bone thugs, money, breaking up outside the box, them Looney Tunes like Bugs Bunny, yeah. Don't run from me, won't start a fight cause I'm 120, but I guarantee that I'ma swing for mine or anybody after my lunch money. Cause I've worked too hard in the AZ heat with a bust down ride in the ACP. Gotta innovate when you raise this cheap, roll the windows down and the AC free. So I take that ride, hold weight and let it motivate me while I face these beats. And you ain't seen me on some ABCs and my bars running low like I'm ATT. They say, Marley, man, you got luck. Well, that shit fucky. Look, pay my dues, now they trust me. So y'all gon' love me. Now I'm breaking bread with my buddies, and everybody say plug me. Got my brother Charles above me, so you know that shit, it don't bug me. What it take, to get a play, yeah. Take a seat, I'll demonstrate, yeah. Ain't finna wait, nah, just innovate, yeah. Yeah, keep it moving, don't hit escape, nah. It's Marley B, man. Broken Complex.
Oh, yo, that's fire.
Hell yeah.
He said my bars low like ATT. Man. I was sitting here laughing. I was like, dang, you must really have something against AT&T, man. What was were you sitting there in the notes and you saw your bars are low? You're like, damn.
I got Sprint, and I think they're sister companies or something like that. So I don't even know. I'm hating on myself.
That's what's up, yo. Hey, I want to talk about that real quick. I mean, what was it like kicking it with DJ Hopper, and what was that interaction like and that relationship built?
Dude, Hopper's the man. So I went on tour with Dimrick back in 2016, I think. So like 4 years ago. And that was the first time like really meeting and kicking it with Hopper. And we almost like just clicked like right away. Like we have a very similar sense of humor. We both smoke a lot of weed. We both kind of run on the same schedule, listen to the same kind of music and shit. So like we just kind of became buddies off of that. And then continuing to tour with Dizzy Wright and Dimrick over the next couple of years, just got closer with them. Like, and you know, on this, I think the tour we did with Exhibit, like we would just wake up every day and kick it. Basically, like we had the same schedule. We wake up, walk, go find some food, kick it, and just like, you know, basically be together all day. So just kind of built a bond over that. He saw how hard I was working and how hard I would, you know, I fucked with Broken Complex. I fucked with what he did and his beats. And, we ended up doing a project together in 2017. 2017, we did the Monsoon Season project. And that was more at the beginning of our kind of relationship. I was kind of like just trying to show him that I'm serious about my craft and, you know, willing to invest into this and like get shit right. So we just kind of kept building from there and, you know, become real close homies. Like, you know, I call him for everything and he looks out for pretty much everything I do. He's the one that does like pretty much everything in house. We do a lot of the mixing and mastering through him. He does a lot of the artwork. He's even dabbling in videos now. And he's a hardworking dude, man. And he's just very similar to the way that we grew up in Tucson. Like he's a Valley boy and shit. He doesn't come from a lot. Just very, very similar energy planes that we were on. So
that's dope.
Yeah.
That's real sick to hear. And what was it like being on that DJ Hopper and Friends too?
Oh, that shit's amazing, man. Fucking dream come true for sure, man. I mean, I've been working merch for Dizzy for a year and a half, 2 years now, selling Hopper and Friends 1. So it's cool to like, you know, I know next time we go out there, if I'm selling any albums, like, yeah, that's my face on that, bro. Like, you know, so
dope.
People actually take it serious. But yeah, it's super dope. It's an honor, you know, and to be on a track with Swizz, which was super organic. I went out to Denver with DJ Hopper to help mix his album with the homie Mac B out there. And ended up getting in the studio and he had a couple more open verses. It was between that track and then there was a track with Jaron Benton and Chris Webby on it. I fuck with Swizz, man. I've been a big Swizz fan when I was younger and shit, even before I rap. So I was like, yeah, I gotta hop on this track with Swizz. So that one came out super dope, and it's been a really good look, man, for sure.
Definitely, that's dope. Yeah, I enjoyed the track.
Hell yeah, thank you, man.
So, is there anything that you would change in the music industry, and why would you want to change it?
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know. I would probably just change the streaming platforms, like the way the royalties are paid out. I feel like people are deserving of more money. You know what I'm saying? And I'd probably change the artist and producer relationships between a lot of artists, where it's just like you don't even know the producer and you're just kind of using their beat and putting shit out. I like when the producer has his hand in on things and like actually, you know, kind of voices his opinion and helps build the beat. Helps build the song around, and it's more of a collaboration than just an artist rapping on top of somebody's beat. But I also know that comes with, you know, in the beginning, like I was stealing beats for years before I really realized, like, oh shit, I can actually contact this producer and pay him a little bit of money and he'll hook it up. You know what I'm saying? He'll take the tag off and do what I need to it. So, yeah, maybe just more of just organic relationships. And I know it's tough now, especially with the whole pandemic going on and things. You can't really get out and see people in person, so it's all through the phone and shit like that. But you know, organic relationships are always better than just knowing somebody over the internet. So
definitely facts, all facts. What was your first performance ever that you did, and where was it at, and how did it play out for you?
It was at DV8. It was I think it was a Jersey party. I rapped over all my vocals, couldn't hear me the whole time. Super goofy, couldn't stop swinging my arm and shit. And, dude, it was bad for sure. It took years before I was able to actually like become a good performer, you know, and get comfortable on stage and not have the nerves and everything like that. So, but yeah, first performances at DV8, man. Rest in peace, DV8. A lot of ratchet shit went down at DV8. Good times. Got shot up almost every time there was a show there.
Oh wow.
Nobody could aim, so it was good times, man.
That's crazy. So how do you get better at performing?
Just got to do it.
Just do it.
You know, you just got to keep doing it. And like the thing about Tucson that I tell a lot of people is like, we're super blessed to have so many venues that we do around town that are very open to like open mics and catering to local artists if they want to throw a party or you want to open for somebody. Like when I was first able to tour and I went to some of these smaller cities and even some of the bigger cities, like these local artists can't find ways to get on stages. These venues don't want to have their hip hop played there. Or they don't want to let a local open for the tour coming through. So we're like in a super good position to be able to go out there and practice and hone in on your craft. I know like when shit's open, like Sky Bar has an open mic every Wednesday night. And I was there a lot, you know, and I did a lot of open mic nights and things like that. So I think just not saying no in the first few years is like super key. Like I never said no to a show. Like if you had a show going on, I'd show up and rap and kind of perfect my craft. So
that's dope. So y'all hear that? If y'all up and coming artists, y'all just got to do it. You know what I'm saying? After this pandemic, don't say no. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. No Nike.
If you could choose a superpower, what would you choose and why?
There's so many good superpowers, dude. Wow. I probably like invisibility.
I knew he was gonna say that. I know he was gonna say that.
Invisibility's cool as fuck, right? Because like you could just fucking be there and like eavesdrop on everybody's conversations, and then like you could just disappear if some embarrassing shit happened, or
True, very true.
You know, if you got to pay
Marley
the bill
B
at
would
the
be in the dispensary, huh? I'm in there.
Super invisible. What's up with the floating ape?
You're like, dang, the wind's really blowing, huh?
Yeah, this shit got me high, bro.
How on a daily basis, how like out of the hours of the day, when are you high? Are you high 24 hours of the day or 16 hours of the day? Or like what is Marley B?
If I'm up for the most part, I'm smoking. A lot of times at home I'm not as bad, but like when you're on the road, especially like being on the road with Dizzy and things like that, like bro, it's just like there's always a blunt lit and shit like that. It's fucking crazy. So I kind of get a tolerance built up. By the time I get back home, I'm like, damn, I gotta go smoke again.
Yeah, especially if you're rolling with Dizzy, man. He probably, like you said, he always has one rolled up. Like it could be in his sock, could be on the side of his head.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Is that part of your ritual or routine when you're recording or writing down a verse? You have to be high to write down a verse. Yeah.
You know, sometimes it just depends on what mood I'm in. I mean, if I like get deep into a song and I'm just like in the middle of it and I can't run away from it and smoke real quick, then it is what it is. It just depends on how the juices are flowing. But for the most part, like I said, I'm always smoking, so it's just kind of like that's normal me, you know, like.
Yeah.
Hi, Marley.
Hi, Marley. Yo,
I inject one marijuana before bed and keep it steady. Word to Cryptic. I see you in there. That's right.
Funny. I think we lost Z, but
no.
I know he'll come back. If you could have lunch with one person, alive or dead, who would it be?
Damn. That's a good question. I was like trying to think of like a hot chick that I could sit down and have lunch with. Like I'm like, oh, Jessica Alba, you know what I'm saying? But no, if it's like alive or dead, it's probably like Bob Marley, I guess. Yeah, Bob Marley would be super fucking dope. Just especially because I'm named after him. You know what I'm saying? My mom loved him so much, so.
Should be coming back shortly. Aw, Marley. Oh, Pike asks, when is your weed strain dropping?
Soon, I hope. I've been trying to get a weed strain for a long time, so I'm trying to get that Marley Diesel, man. I'm a Sour Diesel fan, so I'm trying to make that Marley Diesel collab happen. Get my own weed strain, you know.
Nice.
Is he back? Or you froze again?
He froze again.
I said Z's face, LML.
Let's see here. There's another question. Corn dogs versus Whataburger.
Oh, dude, I know this is Pike, son of a bitch. Oh, excuse me, am I supposed to cuss? I don't know if I'm supposed to cuss. Corn dogs or Whataburger, dude? It's probably dogs, dude. I probably got to go with the dogs, man. Nothing like a breaded dog, you know? A little mustard, a little ketchup.
You said a breaded dog. Oh man.
Nothing like a breaded dog, dude. Pike knows what's up. I do. So, like, I saw Pike share that Wiener Schnitzel meme. I definitely will pull up and buy a couple dogs from Wiener Schnitzel, dude. I have no problem saying that.
I've never had it before.
It's decent.
Z's popping in and out of here. What era would you choose to live in if you could pick anyone?
Shit, dude. Probably the 70s because there was so coke going. No, I'm just playing. I don't even do cocaine, so don't do drugs, kid. Probably the 80s, dude. The 80s were super rad. Like, there was some cool music, a lot of cool keyboard songs. Fucking Aha, Take On Me would have been my jam.
Mm-hmm.
The 80s seemed like a cool era, bro. I don't know.
Every time I pop back in, it was always something. It was like breaded dogs I heard, and then he said I had to choose the 80s because of cocaine. I was like, wait, what happened? I'm gone for like 3 minutes.
The good parts, dog. Yeah, you're missing out on the good parts.
Oh man, I gotta rewatch. And that's funny. So, what is some advice you can give to some up and coming artists out here? Did we already answer that? Did you ask that question?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right.
No, shit. Don't be afraid to explore in the studio with sounds. I've been getting into a lot lately, like exploring with my voice. When I first started, I was just like, oh, this is what I want to sound like. I'm just going to stick to this script. I'm going to go in and almost try treated it like a job, you know what I'm saying? To where I was like, okay, this is my formula. This is all I'm going to do. To where now I kind of with a different mindset, like what can I do different than what I did last time to this beat, to the way I approached it, you know? So not being afraid to explore sounds is one of the biggest things, especially as a young artist, because you never know what you may stumble across and, oh shit, that's dope. Like I didn't even know I could sound like that on a track. So that's a big thing. And then the other thing is just to go out, do shows and meet people. Because the more people you meet, it's all about who you know nowadays. Whenever I go out and I do interviews, like I always talk about the city because I'm like, I feel like there's 10, if not more artists that deserve to be in the position that I'm at, or if not farther, you know, that are way more talented than I am. I listen to their music, I fuck with it, you know, but they just don't know the right people yet. And it's just all about who you know. You know, the fact that I was able to meet Murs early on in my career was like super beneficial for me, to where I can kind of pull that card and, you know, be like, hey, Murs is my brother, you know, so if somebody knows Murs, then we're already mutually like, okay, we're kind of on the same plane. Like, okay, you're an artist too. I'm not coming at them like a fan, you know. And then, you know, getting to know Hoppa, Demrick and Dizzy, you know, has also been so beneficial. It's just, you know, being able to know these people that are going to give you opportunities and give you a chance to kind of get out there and shine that's all anybody really needs, you know.
Definitely.
So get out there, show your face.
What are some things you see young artists doing wrong with their networking or their music, or what is something that stands out to you?
See, I don't know. I don't have the answers. You know, it could be right that I don't. You know, like I'm not on. You know what I'm saying? Like I've toured and things like that, but I still don't. I'm not on. You know what I'm saying? So I can't tell you, oh, this is what you're missing, bro. This is what your formula's missing. This is why you're lacking or whatever. I just feel like the biggest thing is just to not be shy, bro. Like we're in 2020 to where you could put your music on every platform easily. Why are you putting it only on SoundCloud, or why are you only putting it on YouTube? Like put it on Spotify, put it on iTunes, put it out there to these major streaming platforms where people may actually stumble across your shit and like it, you know. And the more of a professional look you have, I think it's going to take you a lot farther. When you approach me with SoundCloud link. Sometimes it kind of looks like or the artwork, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of
Right.
you know how it is. Like you might not even listen to the
Exactly.
track if the artwork's bad. So I think approaching it with a professional mindset and a professional look is one of the biggest things, especially when you're starting out as a young
Definitely.
artist.
I agree. I mean, that's some humility right there, man. He said, "I'm not even on. I can't even give that kind of advice here." So I rock
For
with
sure.
that.
Like you never know. You never know what's gonna hit, bro. Like music is such kind of like a weird. It's a weird game, man. Nobody has the formula. You know what I'm saying? Like some people have the right connections, which may work to a formula. You know what I'm saying? But it's like nobody has that formula that they're gonna, take that person to the next level. So, get your face out there, like Z's doing right now.
Exactly. Do you see a difference between like when you first started to the new rappers that are coming out now?
See a difference? I mean, there's definitely a difference in sound overall, like an overall popular sound. There's a lot more auto-tune rappers that come out and they're just, that's the only way I've ever heard them is with auto-tune on their voice. But there's not much of a difference, when you're starting out, rookie artists, we all make a lot of the same mistakes or take the same steps to get to a certain point. So, I don't see anything really being different but the taste of what's in right now. So
Z, are you with us?
he's back for a second. G's face freeze is his signature move. For real. G's superhero name is Mr. Freeze. Mr. Frozone out here, dog.
Oh goodness.
What's up, Manny Megs? I see you in here. I see Pike. I see Adolfo in here. What's up, my dude? Randy, aka Big Mama Trauma. I don't feel right calling you Randy. That doesn't sound right. You're Trauma.
Trauma. Ramsey back. No.
Stick wiener, huh? Pike. All right. Grow up.
Where in Seattle did you live? Because I used to live in the Tri-Cities area.
So I lived in like Redmond, and I think I lived in Auburn for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just kind of suburbs of Seattle for the most part.
Oh, nice.
Am I frozen?
Yeah, I got family in Puyallup and kind of all over the area.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's back.
Welcome back, Z.
Oh no, I was just making sure I wasn't freezing. That's why I was doing this. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I wasn't glitching out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what's up. I don't know what y'all were talking about, but I hope it was good. I mean, I'm gonna rewatch this and I'll be like, okay.
We're just chilling.
Y'all just chilling. You sipping your Crown Royal still?
That's right.
Danielle, you still sipping your wine? I'm out of orange juice. So anybody want to fill me up? You got to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got to keep it moving, man. Yo, so Marley B, what can we expect from you in the future? What's coming out? What's new for you? What's coming out?
Actually, I was just talking to. Oh, what's up, Jackson? I was just talking to Hoppa yesterday. I think we might do an EP before the end of the year is over. We got a couple tracks done that I was gonna release as singles, but he's thinking about doing a project together. I just went to Vegas last week for the Still Moving 2-year anniversary. Dizzy's shop up in Vegas, and me and Hoppa recorded a track while we were out there, shot a little video. So we'll probably just sit on that. I also have a track with Dizzy and Dimrick on there. It's one of the cuts that didn't make the Blaze With Us 2 album that we recorded when we were on tour that DJ Hoppa produced. So I think we're going to put that on the EP as well. Kind of draw some attention to it, get some Dizzy fans and some Dimrick fans looking. Super dope track, man. We did like 4 tracks while we were on the road. I think it was the Nobody Cares Work Harder tour. It was that one. We did 4 tracks while we were out there, and one of them actually made the cut on the Blaze With Us 2 album. Wow. So 3 of the other ones didn't make it. One of them, they cut my verse off and still added it to the album. And one of the other ones they gave to me. So I'm going to be able to release it on my EP. So I'm super stoked about that. You got Dimrick on the hook, and Dizzy murdered his verse. So looking forward to that, man. So I think that's going to be the main thing that I'm working towards the end of the year is this EP. releasing some more singles as well, pushing videos from the Hoppin' and Friends 2 album. Just, stay grinding, try to use this downtime for something productive. So. Damn, he was here. He was in here, man.
This is the one time he has the most.
Oh, are we back?
Yeah, he's back.
Hey, we back.
Yeah,
Air
he's
horns.
back.
That one. I didn't even leave the studio this time. I'm back.
Yeah,
Yo.
you froze for a second.
Hey, was I looking good on that one, y'all? Was I looking good?
Yeah, it was all right.
All right. It was all right. Okay, I'll take that from Marley B. I mean, he said his Instagram name is Ugly Ass Marley. So, I'll take that.
Yeah, come on, man.
What's up with that one?
You're better than me.
What's up with your Instagram handle?
I was just trying to come up with something original, bro. I was, I didn't want like any more of the underscore in my name or anything like that. Marley B's taken, and I'm super pissed about it because the chick doesn't even use her profile, and I tried to get it a bunch. And I didn't want to do like real Marley B or official Marley B. So at first I changed it to Marley Head Ass. But that one didn't stick. I was like, nah, ugly ass Marley is better, bro. Because I always be calling people ugly and shit, call myself ugly. So, ugly but gifted, like Ash would say. So, ugly ass Marley.
I feel that. That's dope. I want to know what it feels like. I mean, you're young in a sense in the game, but I mean, you've been around.
Mhm.
You've been around in the Tucson scene a while. People call you OG. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people like my age look at you and they're like, he's been in the scene for a while.
Yeah, for sure. I've grown from the young kid to the OG, which is cool. Just to see the progression, you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't feel old, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like
Right.
yesterday it was me running around and asking Black One to help me out and asking Cash to help me out and Pike to help me out. Nowadays, it's, I have these kids coming up to me like, hey, what can I do to get on? What can I do to come and run with your circle and things like that? And I'm like, dude, like, it's just kind of a weird, you get to see both sides of the spectrum.
Exactly.
But I enjoy it for sure. I enjoy being somebody that people feel like they can come to and ask for advice. I may not have all the answers, but I can at least tell you what I would do in the situation. So
definitely, and that's really powerful stuff because when we say Tucson hip hop, I mean you're one of the names that come on with along with J Tilt, along with Cash, along with Tommy Will, like you're in there. So that's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
We gotta show you respect, man, because you out here putting on.
I appreciate it, bro.
Of course,
I'm
man.
working. I'm working.
Hey, that's the only thing we can do. So, what's your favorite platform to use? Your favorite social media platform? What are you constantly on?
Either Instagram or Facebook, probably, or Pornhub.com. No. Well, yeah, no. Probably Instagram, bro.
But
I'm on Instagram a lot, and I'm always scrolling through the same pictures and shit. I'm also on Facebook a lot just because I feel like I find a lot of fucking funny videos and funny memes on Facebook, but that's like the only reason I really like Facebook. And then, I have a lot of friends on Facebook. Sometimes I like to put my music on here. And a lot of friends from back in the day that don't have other social media platforms that would see my shit otherwise. So, yeah, probably Instagram and Facebook, number 1 and 2 there. I'm not the most hip on Twitter, so.
You're not the most hip on Twitter, you said?
I'm working on it for sure.
Christian Mingle.
Christian Mingle for sure. Yeah, shout out to Tommy Will.
Oh, man.
Christian Mingle, farmersonly.com, baby.
Farmer Marley B. That's where you go. Farmer B. That's what's up, man. Oh, what are some things that you don't like when an artist approach you or a producer approach you to work with you? Like, what are some turn-offs for you to be like, nah, I ain't messing with that? Like,
one of the things for me is producers that ask me what's my budget, as the first question. This has always been a pet peeve to me because it's like I feel like you're trying to get the most you can out of me. Like you should come to me with a rate of if I hit you up, I'm like, hey, I want to use your beat. What are you charging for leases? And they come, what's your budget? It's like, well, what do you charge for leases, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that kind of gets on my nerves. Another thing is just spamming me or tagging me with your SoundCloud link and not sending me a personal message. Like, what's up, Marley? Been watching you. I think you would enjoy this video. Let me know if you fuck with it, if you could repost it. That's much more genuine, much more to the point where I'm going to actually watch it. Like when I'm just getting tagged on Facebook and I've never met you in person, like that always just seems kind of to me, I'll just remove the
Right.
tag or not watch it, so but yeah, those are probably the two things for me. Is like the what's your budget question always gets me, and then the just random tagging. It's
Yeah.
like you and 108 other people have been tagged in this link. You're like, what the fuck?
You're like,
Why?
whose grandma's this? With me
Why?
tagged
And then
in?
every 2 seconds you get a notification of somebody commenting. And you're like, oh my god, this is pissing me off. So that's one thing that gets to me for sure.
That's funny. I want this question right here that Ray that just commented right now. When are we getting a track with Hobson?
That's funny, dude. I hit up Hoppa yesterday and I was like, bro, let's get Hobson on the EP, bro, please. And he's like, dude, you know how hard it is for me to get a Hobson verse? He's like, that's one of the rarest verses in hip hop right now. I was like, yeah, for sure. Because he just put out that Timeout track off the Hoppa and Friends 2 album. That's super fucking dope, him and Hobson, if you guys haven't checked it out yet. But it took forever to get it. Even when we were in the studio in Denver, like I remember Hoppa was calling Hobson, like, yo, I need this verse, bro. Like I'm trying to mix the album. Can you send this verse? So I know how hard it is to get a Hobson verse at this point, but if it's at all possible in the future, it's gonna happen for sure.
Yeah.
I already know that Hoppa's bidding for me, so I've already told him like, yo, next time you talk to Hobson, tell him you got this young artist that needs a verse, man. So
Definitely, that's gonna be fine. I can't wait for that day to happen.
yeah, for sure, man.
So when is oh man, I had a question and lost it like that, just like that, like me freezing. Oh man, oh man, it was gonna be a good one too. It's gone. Oh, can we expect Marley B merch anytime soon?
Yeah, for sure. I'm still kind of working on it. I'm trying to come up with a new design with Hoppa, something that they are comfortable with putting up on the Broken Complex website and things like that. Because we're going to be doing a lot of the merch through Broken Complex now.
Okay.
So I want to bring back the Marley B New Balance slip though. So that's like probably going to be the first one that I reprint. Just because I only did like a print of 30 of them for the first run, and a lot of people have asked me about them. And then that image you guys use with the Thrax graphics, I may end up using that for some sort of merch. Still trying to work that one out too. So, but soon for sure, before the end of the year, I should have at least a couple different items up on the Broken Complex website.
That's dope. Yo, I want to talk about real quick just about you and Jay Tilt's song Guinness. What is it always like working with Jay Tilt, and what kind of vibe is it?
Man. I love Jay. Is one of my favorite artists, bro, for sure, man. And not even just being biased, like he's like from Tucson. Like Jay is one of my favorite artists. Like, dude's amazing for sure. Whenever Jay hits me up for a verse, you know what I'm saying, it's automatically a yes. He ended up sending me the track, and at first I was like, man, I couldn't find where I wanted to go with it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, Jay, you already got 2 verses on this shit. You killed it, bro. Like, you don't even need me on this track. Like, this is your track. And he's like, bro, but I really want you to just close out the song. He said, I just want you to do you on it. So I ended up, just kind of trying to do a little bit of chop, a little bit of something different. And I think it came out super dope, man. Shout out to Zanny on the beat. And, but like I said, anytime I'm working with Jay, it's a pleasure, bro. That's my little bro for life, man. I love that dude. And we got some plans to knock out some more work here soon in the future. We're supposed to be going out of town in September to go work. So hopefully that all works out. So.
Vegas, baby, right? Are we going to Vegas? Jay Tilt, he spilled the beans, man. You were in there.
Yeah, I gotta go out there and see my people again real quick. Supposed to be shooting a video out there too with the homie Vegas, who's like Dizzy Wright's video guy. It's his assistant, the homie Peanut. So just gonna be out there with them and Reezy.
Wow.
Cook up something nice, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's gonna be dope. I'm looking forward to that. And how would you describe the Marley B sound? I mean, you refer to it as chop, but for people that don't understand that, what does that mean?
It's high energy, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of high energy, a lot of faster beats, things like that. A lot more high energy sounds. As far as my rap style goes, I would say it's like a mix between like fucking Tech Nine to Fergie, you know what I'm saying? Like it's got that wide range of sound to it. But no, man, I mean it's just high energy, it's good music, it's stoner music, but it's not like, laid back jazzy stoner music. It's more of the upbeat, get some shit done stoner music. So yeah, so it's somewhere in that pocket right in the middle.
That's dope. I definitely like your sound. We all love your sound. I mean, people in the chat are going crazy for you as we speak. So I just want to say, where can everybody find you at? Where can they stream you on?
Ugly ass Marley, and then I love saying it. See, that's such
I
a
know
dope
you do.
handle. I was on another interview recently. I was like, ugly ass Marley. And I'm like trying not to laugh saying it and shit.
I,
Like, people aren't gonna take me serious. Um, fucking I have marleyb.com as well. It hasn't been updated in a while, but I'll probably be updating it soon. But Spotify, Marley B. It's got a dot at the end of the B. Make sure you look it up. YouTube, Broken Complex, brokencomplex.com. They're putting up all my new music, all my releases and things like that. So
fire.
I'm Google Farmers Only.
Farmers only. Pornhub.
Yeah,
um,
find me on Pornhub.
man, yo, it was awesome having you on the show, Marley B. Thank you for coming out here, man.
Thank you.
Respect, guys. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate what you guys do for the city, man. Real talk. It's cool to have like a central hub. I feel like you guys have really taken hold of the city and got a central hub for people to come watch and watch interviews with all the new artists and things like that coming up. So I definitely tune in.
Yo, we
For
appreciate you, Marley B.
All right.
Yo, so we'll see y'all next Friday. You can follow me at Z__GIV. And you can follow Daniela at what you're at.
Daniela.almeida01.
And you can follow Marley B at Ugly Ass Marley.
Ugly ass Marley, dog.
And next week, next Friday, 8 p.m., we got another special guest. We got Cryptic Wisdom stopping in the lounge. So that's going to be fire.
The
Legendary.
legend.
All these legends coming in. It's about to be fire. So we'll see y'all next week, Friday, 8 p.m. Be there or just be left out. So we'll see y'all later.